Well, it is another great Saturday, and I welcome you once again to Constituency Focus. This is where the action actually goes on. We are live on Omashi Television. We're also streaming live on Facebook. You can catch us live on Facebook, Omashi Television, and the program again is Constituency Focus. This is where we say it as it is. This program is aired every Saturday between the hours of 5 p.m. through to 7. And so at 5 o'clock, you tell a brother to tell a brother to tell a brother to tell a sister to sit behind your TV set and watch Omashi Television. This is where we give you all the education. This is where we give you all the information that you require, that you should get. So once we have sat down, we have sat down. This week, a lot of issues have happened. In fact, the issue of illegal mining has become a thorn in our flesh. This week, we heard some of our colleague journalists, together with the Environmental Protection Agency staff members, some of them were involved in a fatal accident when they went to fight Galamsey. Today we shall go into the issues and see the way forward of this fight against illegal mining. On 31st January 2026, the NPP, the New Patriotic Party, will also go to the polls and elect their presidential candidate, the one who will lead them into the 2028 general election. So, we shall go into it and analyze the various candidates, the various people who are going, as far as this contest is concerned. We'll look at their personality and then their track records and see who is best for that position going into 2028 general election. And so this evening, just say in summer, ewo hono, in summer, emu, edopa. It is one program and one share program where why your papa. We are going to analyze them critically, and we have one of our very best individuals who are here to help us go into these issues. And so this evening, adadie eni eposokra yebe ko insenu ahwe bebia ade a esefata ema omangana. Into here transia. It is because of the love we have for Mother Ghana. That is why we have sat down. In the Transia, we don't do anything than to tell you the truth. And so this evening, it is power packed. It is power packed. And so just tell a friend to tell a friend to watch this program every Saturday between the hours of 5 p.m. through to 7. My name is John Kennedy Ado. You can call me General 1. And so as we have sat down, but I'm going for a short commercial break. When I return, we shall hit the road running very, very strongly. Stick and stay. I shall be right back.
Children have a very high nutritional demand in relation to their size, and vitamins play an important role in maintaining healthy growth. That is why we at Base Pharmacy Company Limited have introduced Base Vite Kid Drops, a multivitamin drop with 7 essential vitamins including vitamin A, D, B1, B2, B6 and vitamin C to aid your child's healthy growth. Base Vite Kid multivitamin drops have been specially formulated to help meet your child's nutritional requirements, helping them to get back to playtime faster. With Base Vite Kid drops from Base Pharmacy Company Limited. For further inquiries of bulk purchase, call Base Pharmacy Company Limited on 0302 672 317 or 0247 287 853.
This advert is FDA approved.
Grade A Academy is all you need. With our neat, spacious, and serene learning environment, we make sure your child is as good as gold. We also engage in lots of extracurricular activities such as excursion, career day celebrations, games, and so much more. Our canteen also serves the best and nutritional meals with your kids well attended to. And we are ready to enroll your ward from nursery, kindergarten, primary to JHS 1. Admission is currently ongoing. Locate Great Aim Academy on the Atamills I Street behind Enterprise Insurance or call us on 0542 426 803. Great Aim Academy. We say passion and excellence.
Gana bi gamanti asio mi bi fe ami penye gemba asaga ni fe hunu o ya hen strut ibona fe ni bi ni gba me ana woke amane bo aba foma bi anyi ke amla lo ibona fe na amla akọ ni eyi ebuwa ni anya ke sa ni ke chine ni fe o ya e ko me ni woke akutu nkwaro ma fi assembly members na asan gba te o fe lo han ke woke police fui alo o che me ni me aye abuwa ni onye no ke sana kan ni fe mo
yeah ora don Inka police foi.
Ke wo kwani na agbako ye bi ene. Eke wo sa wo. Eke wo atu.
Je amepe. Popa uji nke popa bibi anokolo ifi akwa. Na kan le won wo kan majanche bi le na saniba.
Na gba wo ye titriji gogota ni.
Hey ni ekole mi jo ami echichiye. Alo mi jo beje meni sada ko na chunwe ni. Hey ni ekola ma chunye ni esa. Alo ndi ko meni afe egbe ko mano na ehin. Ele mi nefe okapa ni gbe ni. O asaga ni fi mu ato igbeja mi ko ti ba lenje. Ke ba nya bona fi ni o fe be ke ha ne ke ni fi mu ni asaga ni fi mu ba no da gbe pa no ka se me ni hu le mi ye o ma shi TV no. Ngbe ini o dai afute kofi meji mo ni yo asaga ni fi mu na ye o chan. Hello, lovely viewers. You are all welcome on the program Fingerprints. This program has been designed to help you know how to create your own business, including livestock, farming, banking, selling, and what have you. I bring to you entrepreneurs who have made it, who have the skills and ability to help you know how to create your business. This is where you have the experience to create your own business. I'm your regular host, Minnig Afote Kofi. Catch me live on Mashi TV every Tuesday at 3 to 4 p.m. The program will be repeated to you on Saturdays 8 to 9 p.m.
Welcome back again. This is Constituency Focus Omashi Television. Omashi Yebutu Mamprobi Plaza. Hona action na ekoso. Na say transia na Ghana hodo intina enyubrebia Saturday 5 p.m. through to 7. Na yabe trans ni adwendwen Ghana ho. But eneno enye asema ye wo eneno enye adia eye palatable in any way. Enye adia eye de in any way. I think say emre aso say meneo yebe kanu kreno akire amanfo. Emre aso say meneo will speak truth to power. Na many time pa I'm a special prosecutor because me know your tax and editor special prosecutor ka. Now I think say it is alleged say a man for ayebonia. Inka by this time no number one person on the list and give say special prosecutor Ediniba Omangana Wemu will be the former finance minister Ken Ofuriata. Special prosecutor Nejumano is not to be organizing press conferences all over the place. Nejumano is to bring people to book. People who are alleged to have stolen the country's money or the nation's money should be brought to book. That is the reason why the special prosecutor is there. Many times I'm a special prosecutor. But I have told you before, sir, one of the reasons why MPP lost the election in 2024 so bitterly was because they couldn't fight the Galamsey menace. One of the reasons why they lost that election was because they couldn't fight the Galamsey menace. They couldn't fight it. That was one of the reasons why MPP lost bitterly. But I always tell you, say, there was no way Akufo-Addo could fight the Galamsey alone as the president at the time. Similarly, there is no way John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, he can fight the Galamsey alone. You and me, or you and I, must support in that fight. Baby, the little you can do to support the fight, you must do it. Look, Ghana for Amutiemi. Ghana is sitting on a time bomb. Ghana is sitting on a time bomb. And fighting this menace is gradually becoming very, very difficult. It's gradually becoming very, very difficult because the indigents of the places where Galamsey is ongoing, they are now fighting security services and task force members. The indigents who reside at Galamsey prone areas, they now fight the security, prevent the security from doing their work. It doesn't make sense. Money is good. If you want to look for money, it is good. Nobody can take that away from us. But you looking for money, you know, and if you say, Emma mi yare, sa upo usika ba memfa usika peno, Emma mi yare. Memfa usika u peno, Emma mi yare. The indigenous, omuti bebia Galamsey okosono, they are now fighting security services. They are now fighting task force members. They are now fighting them. Task force Koha, they fight them. Task force Koha, they fight them. Look at what happened recently. We have told the President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, that this is not a compromising issue. Where any issue be boha. The fact is that we have to make sure the right things are done. People have suggested. Say, those places should be declared security zones anywhere. So that whoever is caught in those areas must face the full rigors of the law. Must face the full rigors of the law. What are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? Ghana for Mutiemi, on 6th August, look at what happened on 6th August. We had a plane crash because of illegal mining. People had a plane crash because of illegal mining in this country. On 6th August. So what are we waiting for? Up to now, report we have not heard anything about the report. We have not heard anything about the report. All because of this illegal mining, people lost their life bitterly. Families are still mourning. Those individuals who died are breadwinners of their families. Are breadwinners. Now we are allowing the Chinese to dictate to us in our own country. Ubet ako Guinea, ako yewe. Ubet ako Guinea, ako yewe. Ubet ako Guinea, ako yewe. Now we are allowing the Chinese to dictate to us. To dictate to us in our own country. So usika, pe usika, but don't let usika na opero. Emma mi yare, it is illegal. Now people are giving birth to deformed babies. People are giving birth to deformed babies because of the kind of water people drink. Because of water, the kind of water people drink. Now, Omomuti Crow areas now, Galamsey, Ekosono, they are now preventing security officers from doing their work. They are now preventing security officers from doing their work. A few days ago, the Environmental Protection Agency, together with some of our colleagues, journalists, were involved in a fatal accident. because of Galamsey. They were chased out of the Galamsey zone. They were chased out by people who were heavily armed in our own country. So soldiers, ebo bitua, inka abedani news. Soldiers, ebo bitua, inka abedani news. Inka abedani news. Are we expecting John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, to move all the way to the Ashanti region and to move all the way to Ahafo region and fight Galamsey? And fight Galamsey. The fight against Galamsey, honestly, it has become so difficult because our own people are involved. Our own people are involved. So who tell me? Now to Galamsey, Mediwama Antoine Wama. So to Galamsey, now who tell me? Mediwu Amatanda, who track one more car and ball. Because baby I don't know, I do any breso. Baby I don't know, I do any breso. Why? Our colleagues who have to be involved in an accident because they are fighting Galamsey and they want to do their stories. They went to do their stories on the field of work. They were involved in an accident because of you. Does it make sense? Does it make sense? Environmental Protection Agency, together with some of our colleague journalists, were involved in a fatal accident. We thank God they all have their life back. We thank God. And all those journalists and all those people who were involved in that accident, we are wishing you a speedy recovery. And we know that good Lord will make sure you have your life back. Because you were working for Mother Ghana. You were working for God and country. What are we talking about? All because some MPs are part of this thing. Some MPs. Some MPs. Some MCs and DCs. They are part of it. Some chiefs are part of it. Because how can the Chinese have warehouses? Warehouses. And then the chief will tell me, say, oh, Nim say, Chinese, so they have warehouses here. How can somebody come and build on your land and you tell me you don't know the person has built on your land? And people move to the site arrogantly and they tell the security services, say, this is their concession. People move arrogantly, boldly, and tell the security services or the task force, say, this was their concession. So, a day na who as Ghanaians. Why would you me? Why would you me? If you get all the money, now it is useless. Unya sikani na umami bioti baby. Look at the kind of condom brands is here. All polluted. Don't think that you are free. Oh, man, jinsa we are free. We are all in the same soup. Because Adriano and one ayesiato in this part of the country. In this part of the country, and one ayesiato. And one yeto. So we are all in the same soup. If you sit down on consent and you wara, look at what happened. 6 August, a people in a plane crash. And as we speak, they have been buried. Then not too long ago, fatal accident. It is only God who saved those individuals. Inka yenti asemde. Inka yenti asemde o growing. Inti wa uka Galamsey for ho. Wa uya Galamsey. Mezi u twakwa nwa ka embo. Because it is time we speak truth to the people. U twakwa nwa ene twakwa mbium. Se uka Galamsey for ho. Now who drive here be involved in an accident. Because it is high time we tell our people the truth. It is high time we tell our people the truth. Look at our very own Ibrahim Abubakar TV3. Obi awakose okoye na ejuma. had to be involved in an accident because of you? Because of you? And then we even hear that Doris Longton or Senior Freno, Doris of Channel 1 TV, ni case ni cry, ni situation ni cry very critical. Nyame penny about empire. Say omo muni na speedy recovery. And I know the good Lord will not turn his back on those individuals who were involved in that accident. Because of Galamsey. And then the country seems to have no idea about how to fight this. How to fight this. In soldiers open fire. And an even menu, Baku menu, and say we are. In Kabedani story. Cry, you're picky. Soldiers are killing us. Soldiers are doing this. Soldiers are killing us. Anyway, that becomes news. But the people were coming, were heavily armed. So the best the soldiers could do was to retreat. The best the soldiers could do was to retreat. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Why are we doing this to ourselves? Why are we doing this to ourselves? Nyansa baku kreni. And the indigents, uteho, now face say, yes, share. Look at this video. Share this video, eh? Papa na ojalo share no be bre pa. Ube bre pa. An indigent. He's against the security forces. He is against the task force. Ube bre pa. So ignorantly. Ignorance. Look at ignorance. Look at this. Usika inti no obia embre. Usika inti obia embre. Look at this. And when we arrest them, we don't hear anything about them. When we arrest them, we don't hear anything about them. We arrest the people, but before you say that, then the issue is closed. We don't know the whereabouts of the people who are arrested and all that. Because in Penfobi Okroma, they are part. They know what is happening. They know what is happening. The kind of weapons are Galamsey and Sekrano. May see, even our military do not have a quarter of that. Our military do not have a quarter of that. Look at. Some time ago, and Galamsey was ongoing under high tension pole. Galamsey was ongoing under high tension pole. How? You know the risk involved in digging under a high tension pole. And when people are trying to put their life or are trying to lead the crusade to fight it, then the indigents, they have gotten a task force, then they decide to fight back. What is this? Look at people have been arrested. Look, the next 24 hours, you will not hear anything about them. Because they go and they know they have a power behind them. They have a level of, a kind of power behind them. So why are we doing this to ourselves? Why are we doing this to ourselves? Look at this one. NIMOS, the NIMOS or Director of Operations of NIMOS was attacked by indigents. By Nkrofo Omubo Galamsey as the he was attacked. Director of Operations of NIMOS was attacked. Look at it. So how can we fight Galamsey with this kind of attitude? If we Ghanaians are supporting the Chinese to spoil our water bodies, to damage our land, how can we fight it? If we the indigents, we Ghanaians, Ghana yadia, inti menu yetua tax are enko ya if you see a can. If you can, still some MPP people are involved and they are making the work difficult. Some NDC people are involved and they are making the work difficult. Some chiefs are involved. Usika. But make sure that Usika na it shouldn't damage the water body. It shouldn't damage our land. It shouldn't damage our farms. It shouldn't damage our forest. The director of operations of NIMOS was attacked. What is this? So how can we fight this illegal mining? If we ourselves are making the fight so difficult. It is not a palatable scene. Ghana, you are watching it. It is not a palatable scene at all. Because ye yari. Unam wakobano, uvisa uwa hondi, u yari na unam hono. Because niema ye dino, ema ye yari. And the Chinese, they carry the good things and send it to their country and develop the place. They carry all the good things, send it to their country, develop the place. And they come here and damage our country for us. And we look on. And MPs are looking on. MPs are involved. Chiefs are involved. Some DCs, some MCs are involved. Some assemblymen and women are involved. How can we fight it? Sakwasi Assembly must stop in this country. And so I've told you that one of the reasons why MPP lost the election is because of the fact that they couldn't fight the Galamsey menace. NDC, you are in power. It's over to you. Some of your people are involved. If you realize that somebody is involved, let the law take its own course. As simple as that. As simple as that. What is this? So today we are going into the issue of Galamsey to see the way forward. What we can do to stop this barbaric behavior of these Galamseyers. What we can do. In fact, their behavior is truly barbaric. Nyansabi eni. Inti utieme. Ana obia oya Galamsey. Ose nsio. Ose kwaye. Ose forest. Any other places. Other things. Ewo mawe muno. Utakwa imu a ka embo. Yeka musimi yenka. Utakwa imu a ka embo. Yeka musimi yenka. Yeni na yo pesca. But say pesca, don't let usika peno affect you be negatively. But the more you are affecting everybody negatively. Unyes gano na uni apondia. How would you use that money? 100 years, scan ground ya, o the best on yare samanasa. Get money genuinely. Get money through the right way. Eno ena inshra wom. Na se u pesca na obi bre because of usika opa. My brother, my sister, who talk when we have a ball. Who talk when we have a ball. So we are only advising the government in power that whatever you can do humanly possible to put a stop to this, it has to be done. If it means that you shoot and kill, you shoot and kill. To serve as deterrent. If it means that you have to shoot and kill to serve as deterrent. As simple as that. Soldiers go kubia. And soldiers need kuye. Soldiers need yewe. But they were attacked. Now our soldiers are retreating. Because almost in Crawford crew no in Crawford papa no in Crawford uncle. So they had to retreat. Because there's no clear measure. But when the MPP have a chance, they are my people. What do you mean? What do you mean? Look, I'm going for a short commercial break. When I come back, I will introduce my guest, and then we'll hit the road running strongly once again. But, Maka, and let me finally say, wow, we are Galamsey. Wow, Sika Peno, mami negative effect. True Galamsey. Trakwemwa. ka be bo na ye samao ma nyankopon ye samao ma nyankopon sa insio na eda ho no ye samao ema sa insio no takra ye samao ema sa takra insio no if you like damn me ye di ye bibia e hye nyankopon twedi ampo nyankopon sa oma umbre wa wo ya garam say uko site wa onyankopon ma un tomra nu onyankopon e ma un tomra nu when you go there kwasi abu benie they just my taxpayers money uko wa onyankopon ma un tomra newu should be buried there in the grave should be buried there in the pit ya ka musimi enka. I'm going for a short commercial break. When I come back, I will introduce my guest, and then we'll go into.
Children have a very high nutritional demand in relation to their size, and vitamins play an important role in maintaining healthy growth. That is why we at Base Pharmacy Company Limited have introduced Base Vite Kid Drops, a multivitamin drop with 7 essential vitamins including vitamin A, D, B1, B2, B6, and vitamin C to aid your child's healthy growth. Base Vite Kid multivitamin drops have been specially formulated to help meet your child's nutritional requirements, helping them to get back to playtime faster. With Base Vite Kid drops from Base Pharmacy Company Limited. For further inquiries of bulk purchase, call Base Pharmacy Company Limited on 0302 672 317 or 0247 287 853.
This advert is FDA approved.
Grade A Academy is all you need. With our neat, spacious, and serene learning environment, we make sure your child is as good as gold. We also engage in lots of extracurricular activities such as excursion, career day celebrations, games, and so much more. Our canteen also serves the best and nutritional meals with your kids well attended to. And we are ready to enroll your ward from nursery, kindergarten, primary to JHS 1. Admission is currently ongoing. Locate Grade A Academy on the Atamils I Street behind Enterprise Insurance or call us on 0542 426 803. Grade A Academy. We see passion and excellence.
Ghana bi gamanti asio mi bi fe ami penye gemba asaga ne fe hunu wo ya hen strut ibona fe ni bi ni gba me ana wo ke amane bo aba foma bi anyi ke amla lo ibona fe na amla akwa ni eyi ebua ni anya ke sa ni ke chine ni fe wo ya e ko me wo ke akutu nkwaro ma fi assembly members na asan gba te ofilo ante wo ke police fui alo o che me ni me ayi abua ni onye no ke sana kan fi mo
Yeah, ora don Inka police foi.
Ke wo kwani na agbako e bi ene. Eke wo saa wo. Eke wo achu.
Je ya me pe. Popa uji nke popa bibi anokolo ifi akwa. Na kan le won wo kan majanche bi le na saniba.
Na agba yin wo titriji gogota ni.
Hey ni ekole ni jo ami echichimiye. Alo mi jo beje meni saga ko na chunwe ni. Hey ni ekole ama chunye ni esa. Alo mbi ko ni afe egbe ko mano na ehi. Ele mi na fe wo kapa ni gbe ni. O asaga ni fi mu ato ipeja mi ko ju ba lenke. E ba yin abona fi ni o fe be ke ha ne ke ni fi mo ni asaga ni fi mo ba no da gbe pa ni ka se me ni hu le mi ye o ma shi tv ni ngbe ini o dai afute kofi meji mo ni yo asaga ni fi mo ni o chan. Hello la video.
ebusianfo me mamo akwa ababiom eba constituency focus segment a yedu no ye babe akọ insenum kakra na ya hwe insem si na eti potting na the issue of illegal mining no ya de bia well thinking people in the country omo mu dwin yie no ya de illegal mining insem we no adwen ye ni na ye ni say there was a plane crash some time ago on the 6th day of August 2025 because of this same illegal mining. Apart from that, no, soldiers be every because of illegal mining and a whole lot. Apart from illegal mining, we know it is affecting you and me. Because it's being polluted and the Chinese are behind this thing. Illegal mining and the way forward. Sasuna 31st day of January 2026 no the new patriotic party call Tuaba presidential candidate towards the 2028 general election. And also know we shall analyze the various candidates and see who they are. Inti and me brothers me know her. They will help us go into these matters very, very well. They speak wisdom, they talk wisdom, they drink wisdom. Now for politics and young wijuma. And then you know we are fortunate we have them with us in the studio. We have Honorable Simon Kwawai. Honorable Simon Kwawai, a youth activist. He speaks for the youth. I'm not saying youth. Until he speaks for the youth. He's a youth activist. Nema youth no or kasafa until he's a youth activist and he doubles as a unit committee member of the Hatu electoral area. Intino onye ubia keke ubia odimua okasa ni wisdom intino Honorable Simon Kwawai, welcome akwaba baby aboko there. Okay meba on chain na jifi sasuna yawo ye bra ba kwa oye deputy head research innovation or policy directory Greater Accra Zongo Caucus or Kasama, the National Democratic Congress. Now, Oyobia, also Okasa with so much wisdom or analyzing issues. He analyzes it very, very critically. Until I believe the issue where you are on board, no, he will help us to understand the nitty-gritties of the whole issue. We are also fortunate to have Honorable Isaac Agbeti with us. Honorable, welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
Great one.
Thank you.
Wait there, wait. Yebeko straight. Ufri Madina constituency, Honorable Isaka. How is Madina constituency?
Okay. So far so good. Let me say, Bibi Akoso Jojo. The expert is ebe koso no, and ekoso. Na adeba akoni mi na. Say governance then 100%.
Great.
Na adeba akwa me pese MC yenka mame. Enye enka ho mame. Na makpom to me. Wa ye bakwe wie di da. Record now ya clear mo.
Okay.
Omo clear record in total 3 days continuously.
Wow.
Yes. You know the kind of things that was going on at record. And yeah, record kwa around that for areas. The last time I see you mechanic na.
Okay.
Then that's happened. Nyame adom ehonso ya clear omo nyina wo ho.
Okay.
The aka I'm saying say about footbridge na it is cleared. Omo moto ade was no ngofo nto ade was.
Oh, we are clear almost.
Oh yes, we are clear.
Oh, okay. Then maybe
on the normal working day no be na up to 3-4 na e ho cleared for pedestrians to get access to the bridge. The message they say, I mean the pavement blocks no and have the pavement work na they are doing now no from Firestone up to let's say Race Junction. Normally it's taken over by hawkers. Okay. I don't think it's the best because that is where now the human beings are competing with the cars when it comes to that walk path. nipane is not the best. Me assure says, oh yeah, no kahwa. Madina will be fine at the moment. Yes.
Okay. In terms,
so far so good. Okay. I'm impressed with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. In the honorable Simon, we hachu to say.
Hachu, eboko. Hachu dear, say eboko dear. They only say, yeah, my assembly member, a friend for you.
Okay.
Obo Ijuma.
Okay.
Recently, Otni Emma yen maternity ward bia during MPP time omusi ya omo enwi.
Okay.
But na omo ejuma but na enye complete. Enti no omo ja ejuma. Enti sisi ano wama omo ye renovation wo.
Okay.
Oni MC ni MP no ma collaborate ya omo ye renovation wo maternity ward wa hachu. Na no last week Friday any ahemfo no eko kati sort e wo ho.
Oh, okay.
Ama o start ejuma. Sada na no start ejuma. Nti no me bo aban na baso.
Sure.
Say oye listening government. On to aso nyesa nanso 2020.
Man is direction.
Nanso 2020 die on beko. Nti no onye ejuma.
On we do so record.
On bo ejuma aban o ya especially MC Mr. Abu.
Okay.
Obo ejuma. Obo ejuma. Enti no ele pele so eboa.
Okay.
Eboa mo. Sa maternity ward no. Me tie say solely financed by Eleclin.
Okay.
The common fund no the
okay.
Side ejuma. Nti ebo Eleclin na waso.
Okay.
Obo ejuma. Onto aso mo ejuma. Ma hajuma. Okay. Na ase.
Okay. Yo yeda munina ase na mayentinsim at once honorable Isaka muna mo abem into no this issue of illegal mining me just what to be brina and as a researcher so me just say what research here with these stories ni be illegal mining in sense we niema watiti any niema e koso no eto say
yo mefa akonyen ada ye ahwefo mo ebo ye homban and we program na say ahwefo ni ho a enye program and management obi bia o tie echi ema once every week enya akonya betina Saturdays bia no okay do ma sinya me show nyamo ma hande na bebi o munye sika efa e dey invest in this company na ekoso etu nya opportunity betina no nyame fa show mo again mefa akonya so that Madam Evelyn enyo Mensa or one of our former national executive member at the national level, the National Democratic Congress, and Malaya Madina and all the Zongo Coast executive members are more Madina, Yamishamo. Oh, yeah, regional Zongo Coast coordinators, we will not hesitate to say thank you to the opportunity you are giving us. Now, say you cut mining, illegal galamsey, and I say illegal mining now. A idea, it has no particulars. Again, it is also any idea a ball mine, and any idea any of us should sit here and condone or endorse it. No, but then Okoba and Nipa Hojuma. If you be nearby, I be do her to say in a higher complaining. Or be never in the West. Make I share statistically from Tama Ghana, yet Ghana. BC Tama JJ Bayern, not 24 licenses in the war.
Okay.
For President Fobain, also to be back home, or the 14 back home. And our time is this 7 back home. John Mama Part 1, Eddie 4 back home. It's from colonial master, Tama Ghana, Ghana, Ninano. Near almost 89 licensed companies are no more yet mining.
Okay.
But my year also we are seeing we are seeing yansa ho nyina no waka nyina bom aye research and other command for back on nobody yes no o ka wa ye waso we say or the party ni yansa ho nyina Ghana ha nyina da maba bia sa man ni bedi yes no ono nko a 2014 license no the bank of be quite prospect akwa say yama temporary driving license no do koye de ope temporary driving license A and a B no. Who fan go treat calculator. But yen aban me Mr. Simon Crawford. E buy onu kwa ma 2000 plus. 97 fan ko nko fan ko 2. And yes legal mining no. You want new more what is will become awesome. And good what is will become awesome. But sa omo ye SME and a small mining na omo nye no kwan pass no. Omo na this problem we nyina ba. Na answer na me twaso wo sa line kwa no. Ade ba kwa me kan. Enye me fe ba ko no say on no condition should any police officer and a military officer should go to any site say a foreign own say local own no because say you see or say the park no like recently see one of the mining company almost shoot to assemblyman in Kofu wu here no other say or he is is entering to somebody concession. You cannot steal the land by a day. You cannot cultivate how many acres of land can you cultivate a day? Not because of a foreigner company, you know, we could Ghanaian assemblyman. This should never happen again because of any resources. You are going to kill a Ghanaian for a foreigner. We can't you bend the OBC? I mean, can't say them but who knows your assemblyman? Say why enter into somebody's land crana we to match your assemblyman every day. The next day you can call for reinforcement for you to arrest that assemblyman with their people. I disagree with giant mining companies now. Some control trespassing and now almost shoot two over. Those officers should be prosecuted. Again, Ghana Titia say I could baby say now Ghanaians themselves, civilians are fighting soldiers and police. And the thing is saying army, and I know what is saying army. Say now civilians are now bold enough to fight security officers. These are something that we should not condone. These are something that we should not promote. We must kill it from the infants. To the extent that civilians are holding more sophisticated weapons and other guns than the security service themselves. Which kind of country are we building? This is not just only at the security level. Most of the demonstrations that we see around, you see civilians want to beat policemen. But if policeman should shoot somebody now, the whole media will carry it, the whole man. And become news. Once because civilians attack, your friend is saying, journalists. What's my idea? That's why I normally take on the journalists. What's my idea? By a policeman that calls a trouble, and the military man that calls a trouble, and there's a party person that calls a trouble. So what is wrong is wrong. We should not condone it. Into we share Sadi Maka and Rakosino, say Metuaswa, Ade Bakwa say, Yebeya Asove Sagalam say, you mean say a very broad topic. And most of the times, Yeba, near discussing the challenges, the problem challenges. But I want to today divert a bit and talk about something that we normally talk about it at the end of the program. Maybe now, say, I say, see, me encourage the government. Said the Omuwa gold board ne other thing. Omuma Ghana Prison Service enter and acquire a lot of land. Now make sure say nobody at the mining center should be arrested because say Minnig Jumanti and I may call mining site the Koye Juma. Anybody who can go under tunnel, sometimes 30 kilometers. Ako digi ako hwe gold biano a on hwe de chibiano nyen po bekunu. In the such a person no yenya chi una say your court na so ulusu a and I say if you are sentenced you should go to the prison service farm and go and work. Ghana should cut a lot of importation through using the prison service to get these things for free. Again Uber circle in other areas a lot of people complaining that there's no job, that's why they are smoking, they are drinking, and they are being hawkers or they are being junk guys there. We should have a bylaws by the assembly or the communities that we don't want to see these people around. Prison service farms are there, or the state farms are there, baby. But with drugs and those things outside misbehaving with us. So these are the same junk guys that will come and take them to go to the Gamze side. Who will come and take Simon here? I know he's supporting the elephant. The elephant is big. But who come and support? Who can have the moral right to come and say, Simon, come and let's go to Galamsey side and go and do Galamsey? He wouldn't. because he's educating himself, because he's looking for a decent job. But if it is proper mining, we endorse it. If it's not proper mining, we should allow the security services to be strict and enforce the law without any sympathy. It is because we are not enforcing the law. That is why the communities now are now defending evil people, Galamsey people. See, now we are consuming things that, and as very soon Ghana, I know, we will begin to import. When we go to the mosque, we are seeing water from South Africa, water from UK. How many of us can afford water from UK and South Africa in bathing and drinking? It means that we will not exist. Almost the last tree died, the last man died. And it is this forest that gives us the oxygen that we are breathing, or the carbon dioxide. But here's the case that we are all, destroying the forests that we have, the water bodies, we are killing it. If you are killing the water bodies, it means that we are even going to, increase our budgets when it comes to importation, because very soon we will not get fish again. If you are not getting the fish, if you are not getting the water, how does the plants the cash crops we are planting do well? They wouldn't do well. In fact, areas that have less trees, that is why if you go to Adwoshi, Central Accra, you see as if you are in oven. The place is very hot, but if you leave that enclaves, you see the environment changes. It is because there are less trees there. So the trees are important to us. We are killing the trees, and the cash crops, like, see, this country, Malaysia, isn't it palm nut and shipyard? Sure. The shipyard, it is Ghanaians they used in developing their shipyards. The palm nut, they came together to come and take our the way the Kwashiba cocoa from what's the name? Fernando. The same thing they also came for our even Onukaso or the CA. But Malaysia came to Ghana to negotiate and get the best palm kernel to go and plant, or palm tree. And now look at it. They are using palm nut to do soap and other pomade and other stuff. And we are still using palm nut for abenquine red oil alone. Even with that, we are killing those trees. So very soon we begin to import palm nut also from Malaysia. What kind of country are we building? If we don't change our doings, the doings will do us. So it's important that we allow the security forces. See, there's no any community that will have the gas to fight the Ghanaian forces or the police service if they are not backed by somebody with a superior power. Yes, I know sometimes we can do things behind our bosses. Maybe your mama is fighting, but there are people who are also have interest in the Galamsey, who on his black. I know he's somebody who follows social media a lot. That is why he's informed in some of the things that he does surprisingly. But still, he's a human being. There are things that can be done behind him. So I will urge that they should create a platform to meet the ghetto boys once every month. Uninformed, but I know Pure Medina Market. May come mining areas now. What is going on, I don't know. That will inform him to be red alert on some of these things, because I don't think if he knows the name my brother was mentioning, he's seriously into that, he'll be quiet. The mama will not allow those things to go on. So the first thing is law enforcement. The second thing is alternative livelihood. That's what I'm saying that. So when you ejuma fufu amani pakwa, and as one catch say, if say next month, yeah, mamu will rehab you. Now metia na yakodi demolish go na it will be a problem. Obeka say ni pakwa no boko fi okodi den. Ukodi den, who say ensuo ni assassin, who say ukodi den. Say there are state farms. Obetuma ko ejuma ho. There are a lot of jobs you can begin gradually. Say government programs naba onuya program ne adiade. If you make yourself available, somebody will help you to get something to you. In fact, who work there, a lot of vacancy positions for they are not getting, but there are a lot of people who are sitting down who are saying they are jobless too. So we have to reconcile that. Make sure that there are alternative livelihood opportunities. So me nko mining, me nko Galamsey site or enko ya, miss me here. Thirdly, about technology, and I think from that front, we share the amount of job the NDC government is doing now. Sami you feel kind. Also, they are using the geofence technology to do a lot. And there's no way very soon you can enter into any forest to do any Galamsey ayencho, because it's a technology that everyone say studio hano. They coordinate the whole place. Akwesa we have fence or wall of no. We have fence now. machine be able to site will be no. The technology inform you say, oh, tractor will raha and a machine will raha. Now it's a fact that is working for us. Gradually they are implementing it. Gradually you have the gold jewelry, the former PMC, PMMC, yes. Now yes. So if we are now refining our own gold, we are doing a lot of things right now. I know sooner than later that Galamsey issue will be resolved. But we shouldn't resolve it verbally. We should resolve it by, doing a lot of in-jet reactions. Oh, gidi. Sergeant Fence technology game is a game changer. And I'm sure that within a short period of time, if they are solving the problem, it will be an everlasting problem.
People have proposed, a state of emergency be declared.
Okay.
Won't that also help in a way?
But this issue of state of emergency, state of emergency, you declare state of emergency with a program. So we are what you say, oh, call red cool. Now you've not instituted any program to make sure they won't come back. The problem will still exist. Okay, but you are called parliament, you are declared state of emergency. Your military officers are not prepared. There's no, measures to handle the Galamsey. Your police officers are not prepared. And now, Mukasa saying you're in the state of emergency. Can they go to the forest?
No.
The Ghana, the nurses and those media men and those NGOs now making noise about declare state of emergency. If the state of emergency is declared, will they go to the forest to go and find the Galamseys? So let us all sit down, George, like what the president did, invited all of them. Let's put a program in place to declare state of emergency. It's not an event. The state of emergency is a program. Now we are say we are sisken na ko wale. You call it we are the problem. But I wouldn't say marriage is an event. Oh yeah, one Saturday, one Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But I wouldn't be Babet the next 100 years and 50 years. That is what should be prepared towards, not the event. The event is just state of emergency. You are declaring asa. What next? Mean to me. Who can say mean bush one day? Mean to me. In fact, there's a lot of quite a problem. Let them know coming to take me to go and stay in the forest. How many of those who are talking who have the courage to say we are going there? So let's prepare the military. Let's prepare the police service. Let's prepare our air force. Let's prepare our Navy. Let's prepare all those departments. Now, if they are hitting the ground, even the 9 months now, one event, because also voter region. Whilst they are in the voter region, you know what's happening in the state region. So we need to, if we are getting 16, so one in Eastern region, one in voter region, all the regions are covered, then one person is coordinating it, that's fine. But we are voter region, then Eastern region. You are deceiving ourselves. So if you don't back the technology with that institution of military operations now, you better cut rubber from the problem we see exist. In the message, the state of emergency, it is not the panacea of solving the problem. It is, yes, it can be important, but you can discuss what we want to see in that program, coordinated. Who declare, how many days are we going to declare? Who declare state of emergency 1 week, no? And I say 1 year. No? Now, it was an event. Sometimes, if I listen to our intellectuals debating this way, now ask myself, they are not proposing anything to be done. They just want to hear, your mama promised state of emergency, a black one promised state of emergency, so let's go and declare state of emergency. Your mama promised 24-hour economy. You're pushing inside our farm back down until the policies are ready. So policies will be ready before it be implemented. That is what my brother Simon and Co are good at. When you pilot the projects now, it's mature for it to be cultivated now. No matter because they don't have the implementation strategy, no matter failure. International, John Mama has promised that if it matters that we have to declare state of emergency, it will be declared. But for now, we are putting up the program and the activities that if state of emergency is declared, it will solve the problem once and for all.
Thank you so much, Honorable Isaka. Let me quickly go to Honorable Simon. May I just say also you have followed these issues back and forth. Now, why a lot of research work and all of that. People are even saying, say, we are fighting a lost battle because they feel, say, Akorana on our village, but Obi Techra Opushino. Indeed, why wouldn't we fight the people who are financiers of these little ones? Yeah, fight is and program. Uti in some way,
General.
Yes.
Michia, washe phone or tea for. Me for wakwenye so ama abo obi mami begin a friend on Franca Abando.
Okay.
The incoming woman organizer Emma Domiko Benya Constituency. Auntie Franca Michia in you and a Michia youth organizer Derek Chaka. Domiko Benya youth organizer also in you General Minnig Isaka has been boha Osha say no say pese yedi ade we be politics. Okay. And akofa wan free bibia MPP licenses are and wa gu nanadu animase. Yes. Nanadu na eba ya obeman licenses bibiri. General Mpacho unim good board.
Yes.
Good board bad having General enye NDC 2020
yes
5 no mo de buy Mpacho me kind bibi wa ha na wa hwe say MPP mreso na we buy an answer them or see as of late to 2025 the Ghana Gold Board has issued over 300 new trading licenses across various categories with approximately 240 gold buying licenses specifically approved after the June 21st 2025 deadline. And our categories was the aggregator license, buyer license, tier 1 and tier 2 in our account. What you say?
Okay.
Over 300. Mpacho nanadu address na 300 buyer.
Yes, sir.
They be answer. Nami tia.
In your time, man, now worry about it.
Entino, who say mayen nye politics. Adieno, it is a canker. Galamsey no, a great canker on Ghanaians. Very soon, you be import water into this country. And I'm dainty. And I'm say Galamsey I say yes you. Until let's find ways and means to fight it. Okay. Nanado bar 2016 Abenyasun. Or see, I will put my presidency online to fight Galamsey. Or shall see say or the nyoma to akwemu na ya fight Galamsey no. Minuanum NDC4. And come in pese ade we yedi be NDC MPP. But minua Isaka ashase. Minuanum NDC4. Mikai kweku boahen. Any Tony Obi. Eko somewhere western region. China okache Galamsey yes no say. Yenye ba mama ba obemma saba. Omo amajiji mu machines no mama ba ebe jiji amamu. Kweku boahen ena a friend saying Tony Obi a whole Tony Obi eko kasa abra na nanado aban enimba omi aban find ways and means to fight it Galamsey no General inti se ene minua abetna ha say one president nanado ene ebe Kenya Galamsey na mejuno aminti ase abra obisi yem fight wo de wo say ye ba ye be mama ye what you say me the new tune chain. Pacho Sami Jenfi. Sami Jenfi. On 26th September this year. Or see, declaring state of emergency na Mika was. Or see, if we declare state of emergency on Galamsey, it means no production, no gold, and we will not be getting the 6 billion in FX inflows that Gold Board has been getting. One can see if we, you see, they think they are smart. Sami Jenfi, any bosses think they are smart, and the communicators are not smart enough. Because so we will see if we declare state of emergency. So source on the 26th of September, we'll see if we declare a state of emergency on Galamsey, it means no production, no gold, and we will not be getting the 6 billion in FX inflows that Gold Board has been getting. That clearly is not the right approach. It is not clearly the right approach to declare state of emergency, because there will not be production and there will not be gold to sell. Nti ene se Sami Jenfi general Sami Jenfi ka che Galamsey yes general se who ka same way as a Gold Board CEO who ka same way na se wasma nine moves wasma police for wasma soldier for say omunko fighting Galamsey a e den ombe you have given them the Galamsey the authority to do it, because you see say if we declare a state of emergency, there will not be gold to buy. There will be no gold to sell to the outside countries to get money. And you stated the amount that Ghana gets from Galamsey. So if you send soldiers there to fight it, what will the people tell them? Indirectly, you are telling them, say, they should continue doing the Galamsey. And Isaka can see some MPs are behind, some chiefs are behind it. On body, an MP to say Collins Dowda is behind it. Galamsey in the Bunu, where
do you have the facts to that?
Oh, now Obia ultimate friend, ni colleague MP say yes, ye chi ni Nkrofobi wa me Galamsey is. Omakwa who MP gina ho na Nkrofo no bo attack nine moves na e den oka fa ho Ebenezer Ado that MP e den Esutifi not MP e den oka fa ho.
So that is basically the basis for which you are alleging, say.
If you encourage them, you were there as an MP, and Galamseyers are attacking soldiers. Yes. Policemen who the government, this current government has sent to fight that menace, that canker, Galamsey.
And you fail to stop them.
And you fail to stop them to the extent that a whole director, operations director of the NIMOS, was crying. General,
I think that matter is in court. In the end, can be brave.
Oh.
But I said that matter is in court.
Court. Okay. Nti o say menjai. Nti no me say NDC any John Mama say omu person mu fight Galamsey. If they want to fight Galamsey, they should come down and apologize to Nanado. Say we thought it was easy. We lied. Say you are the one promoting Galamsey. No, it is not true. Even if they didn't lie, Kweku Buahin, Otonyobi, what were they doing there? There's a video of Sami Jenfi writing a petition to UN General Secretariat. Yes. Sami Jenfi, this person was held on 16 February 2020.
he said, you hinted, Sami Javi hinted at writing a petition against President Akufo-Addo to be removed as a co-chair of the SDGs when Nana-Addo was appointed as a co-chair of the SDGs. Because of galamsey in his country, Sami Javi was writing a petition for him to be removed.
Because they couldn't fight it.
Because he couldn't fight it. And then he said what? Sami Javi said, this petition was to be sent to the UN Secretary General. The reason for the petition was because of galamsey. Our water bodies clean. Our water bodies clean after Nana-Addo left government. Our water bodies clean now.
It's better now.
Our water bodies clean now. General, it is not clean. If it is better now, why are you still signing IMOs? You see, NDC should calm down and apologize to Nana-Addo and tell him, say, we thought you were the one promoting galamsey, but we rather promoted it. Let's come together as a country, and see the way forward for this canker, because it is going to kill us. You said it that very soon we are going to import water.
Sure.
Very soon. You see, when you go to last week I was traveling along the Kufredia. I went through this place, Nkoko area.
Okay.
And if you see, there's a building, and then people are mining
under the building.
Somebody's household, they are mining. All the water bodies over there.
High tension pools. People are mining under.
It is
under.
bad. So let's not politicize this canker. It is a bad canker. It is going to affect me. It is going to affect Isaka. It is going to affect General. You. It is going to affect the whole Ghanaians. So let's not sit. If we have this platform, let's not sit down and politicize this issue. It is not supposed to be politicized.
But the one who is even digging will be affected.
He will be affected more because he is directly near the chemicals. Yeah. They are using chemicals. You see, when there's a chief around Western region, he he called on the government, John Mahama, that he should come and then fight that menace for them, because they are now giving birth to children with no hands. Some have no ears. Some have their mouth have turned somehow. Some have no legs. So, what kind of children does Isaka want to give birth to? Is he a child with no arm?
A deformed baby.
A child with no leg? General, what I'm saying is that let's come together as a country and fight this canker galamsey. It is not going to help us to be politicizing galamsey. Somebody started. You have taken over. Do your best. You understand? You see, if I sit down and see that we are politicizing this issue, then I say that then this guy, the former, the late defense minister, we don't value his life. We don't value his life. Such a gentleman is dead because of galamsey, and we are still sitting down talking about galamsey. We should have that same day. The government or the president should have declared state of emergency on galamsey. That very day. If I was the president, if I value the 8 lives, the 8 people that lost their lives on that very day, 6th August, I will never forget that day. I was at Oyibi when I heard that tragic. I was walking on the road, and a man said, "It's my boy. Have you heard this?" I said, "Oh, it's a lie." I said, "It's a lie." I said, "It's true." He showed me the pictures. I was very sad. So if you value, if the president, the environmental protection agency, everybody who has a hand in the environment, value the lives of those 8 people, by now, we shouldn't be talking about Galamsey. Galamsey should have been stopped that very day. So my brother shouldn't be sitting here politicizing that somebody gave 8 licenses, somebody gave 300. You see, this very year, 2025, you people give 300 licenses.
All right.
And you get the gas, the gas to categorize it.
All right. So, Honorable Isaka, I'll give you the next 6 minutes if there are any rebuttals or whatever you have to say. Still on this issue of Galamsey, because I want us to also delve into MPP's presidential primaries.
The 17 thieves. Okay. Once again, thanks to our audience. Now, my brother Simon is totally missing in the game. My brother Simon does not know the difference between small-scale miners and Galamseyers. Sami Jeffin mentioned that he has given the Galamseyers green light to go and do Galamsey. Sami Jeffin Gold Board is an institution to buy gold from small-scale miners, not Galamseyers. So Sami Jeffin has not given license to go and dig gold or his institution. That one is a mineral commission through EPA and other state institutions before you can get a license to mine. But when they come to license to buy gold, that is the job of Gold Board, for that matter, Sami Jefi. So my brother was talking about licensed traders to buy gold, non-licensed traders to go and dig gold. That is not his responsibility. So please, what you are saying is totally wrong. And even with the license to buy gold, their categorization, there's those who can buy wholesale and those who can buy retail, if I want to put it in a layman language. So all the categorization you are talking about is about retail and bulk purchase. So there are others that can do bulk purchase. Depending on your capacity to buy, then they put you in a certain class. Some people can say it's gold class or diamond class or silver, the way we normally categorize our institutions. So that is what Sami Jefi does. Sami Jefi is not giving license to go and dig gold. So my brother, that point you get it wrong. And again, state of emergency. Yes, if state of emergency is declared without the parameters, without the right channel, if we are here and Simon is doing Galamsey with his 2014 licenses, and me, the one that from the day Ghana was born, 89, are doing our legitimate job, and he is doing illegal Galamsey, and we declare state of emergency without identifying who is doing small-scale mining and who is doing Galamsey, what happens to us? Obviously, Gold Board will be dead. And Gold Board is the backbone for everything we have done for the past 11 years. Ghana is not borrowing, but we are okay. For the first time in so many years, now Ghana is offering Cuba, Sudan, and even what's the name, Gaza, Palestine. Ghana is supporting them with items, mattresses, and food. I'm talking about in recent time.
Please let me read something for you to listen to. The Ghana Gold Board issues licenses for buying gold.
Thank you.
Aggregation and other related trading activities, but the Minerals Commission is the authority responsible for issuing actual gold mining license.
So my brother, that's why I was laughing. My brother Simon got it wrong. You get it. And frankly speaking, when it comes to some of these things, sometimes you can all get it wrong. And I want to let him know that Sami Jefi is a very smart guy. In fact, I am hoping that Sami Jefi will become one of the president in future in Ghana here. He is loved by everybody. You understand? So I'm saying that for the first time, every aspect of our life is moving on romantically without borrowing. Can you imagine the amount of damage that Nana Bawumia government, the serial liar, the only person in the world that want to Google the serial liar in the world, the name will pop up. Upon all the wisdom and the knowledge Nanado gave him, is still recognized by Google as the serial liar. My God. So if all these things that they did, Ghana is still able to pay. Look at the way John Mama is doing things. The big push. And look at what the big push is doing. So from next year going, the whole country has now become a construction site, as said by your mama. It is because we are earning rightfully. Gone are the days that you can smuggle. Now even if you smuggle gold and sell outside, you'll be in trouble. The institution that sell the gold will be in trouble because we are tracking every gold that leaves this country. That is why I will encourage the state. See, Ghana is not richer than China in any way, because China, in terms of landscape, China is bigger than us.
Yeah.
In terms of human resources, in fact, as I speak to you now, China is, slightly ahead of USA. A whole 51 states to combine in terms of science. What's the name? Human resource. Individuals with science and technology background. Let's say if Ghana has 1,000, China is own will be even uncountable. Yeah. Sometimes even the scientists they have is even equivalent to our population. So if you see anybody moving from China to come and do mining in Ghana here, you should know that there's a problem. Because any skilled labor in China will not want to come to Ghana here to come and do what? Whilst the country is giving him a better offer. Whilst the country is begging other countries' scientists to come there and they are ready to give you whatever you want, they will come to Ghana to come and do what? So you could see that these are hardcore, sorry to say, I don't have any evidence, but people who are not wanted by their country, who will come to your country to come and do Galamsey. Who want dog? How many Africans, for that matter Ghanaians, can go to China and the next day enter even farm and start farming? Let them go and do Galamsey. Even their own ministers, your head will go. Their own ministers who are not spoiling water, but are involved in corruption, they eliminate them. Let alone you a black person. They will not even announce to your country that they are doing away with you. So the police and the security services should not treat these guys with yes. How can we allow people to come and destroy and decide to be spoiling our future? Again, in conclusion, I am begging the state. I want to give this example. Otunfo issue materials, or he issued a statement that nobody should go out when they were going to bury our grandmother. Okay. So, and not even fly came out. Are we saying that we cannot hold our chiefs responsible? The video, we watch it. They say the chief was involved. The chief sold the land. The chief is saying that, on the chief, so the chiefs are also involved in this. Are we saying that we cannot hold the chiefs responsible? See, you cannot always put the blames on politicians, because before anybody will come and acquire one plot of land, the state does not own lands. The land that is owned by the state was bought by chiefs. If the chiefs say, hey, if it's in my region, I come to Galamsey, I reject it, they can take back their land. Yeah. Even if when the government has acquired it. If you decide that we will not allow you to come and do illegal Galamsey, it won't happen. So the thing is, our chiefs are deeply involved. I watched one video recently when the NAMO, the organization that is in charge of, when they arrested some people, the police that came, the general was about to ask him a question. He said, no, I'm not here for this. I'm here for the people they have arrested. That's where his interest is. That's where they are getting their money. So, see, any district that Galamsey still goes on, police commander, MC, the chiefs, we must prosecute them. They are in fact, the security services, if you don't train them and for them to know based on their own ethics, if you go to the Ghana Police website, the core values of police: integrity, accountability, professionalism, excellence. All these things there, if the police should follow, we will not have any problem in Ghana here. So please, let's hold ourselves responsible. And the Galamsey will be a thing of the past. Whether you like it or not, in every institution, they are bad now. But in conclusion, it is only Leonardo, as the president, that we saw him with 2 hands collecting Galamsey money. Your mama will never do this. Thank you.
Anyway, so
when I said I read something about Sami Jimfi, he said if we put a state of emergency on Galamsey, no production. So if you are giving licenses to buyers, who are they going to buy it for?
The small scale miners.
he said if we put a state of emergency on Galamsey, no production, and you are issuing licenses to buyers, where are they going to buy it to? Is it not? That's why I'm saying that they think they are smart. You understand? If you are issuing licenses to buyers and you are saying, you the same person is saying, no, if we put a state of emergency on Galamsey, no production, no good, who are they going to buy it from? You are indirectly telling them that they should go and buy it from the Galamsey people. And he said, my brother is saying that Minerals Commission also gave licenses this year.
Any evidence?
Oh. In 2025, the Ghana Minerals Commission has issued a number of mining licenses with sources citing 35 small-scale mining licenses issued as early November.
No, from
as early November.
Please. Okay, so if it's early November, fine.
And a total of 57 licenses issued to Pan-African and 56 others. So don't tell me this year you have not issued any licenses. Minerals Commission has
from January to January 7. Nana alone issued 109.
Because you people
from January 1st January to 6th January. Nana alone issued 109 licenses.
Will you give me?
So let him land.
You see, so my brother should not come and sit here and say Minerals Commission has not issued any license. I'm telling him that Sami Jemfi is indirectly telling the gold buyers that he has issued 300 licenses to buy it from the Galamseys, because he said if we put a state of emergency on Galamsey, there will not be production and there will not be gold to buy. That is what I said here, and I pinpointed it. You see.
Okay.
So he's indirectly telling the gold buyers that he has issued about more than 300 licenses to go to the Galamseys and buy the gold. So you can't tell people to go and buy gold from Galamseys and tell Galamseys not to mine. So where are the buyers going to get the gold from?
Anyway,
and that is where we are.
Thank you so much. But before we delve into the next issue, Sami Jemfi has stated that the National Democratic Congress has never supported the idea of declaring a state of emergency on Galamsey, arguing instead that the focus should be on tackling the root causes of the problem.
Precisely.
He has suggested that a state of emergency is not a viable solution, and in his view, the solution lies in addressing the underlying issues rather than taking a purely tactical approach. So, I think that was what Sami Jemfi said. He said, state of emergency is not a viable solution.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
So, what is a viable solution in 10 months?
Geotech technology.
All right.
And then the NIMOs are being beaten by our Galamseys.
That's where we have a problem.
Anyway. So let's go into our next issue. On 31st January 2026, we have the NPP presidential primaries coming up. Balloting has been done, and when the balloting was completed, Honorable Kennedy Ohene Ejepon took number 1. So on the ballot paper, it's going to be number 1. Brian Achampon went for number 2. Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia, the former vice president of Ghana, took number 3. Dr. Yao Osei Educhum, one-time minister for education, took number 4. And then Kwabena Eje Ejepon took number 5. These are the 5 individuals who want, if God permits, to become the president of Ghana in 2028. But before that even happens, they'll be going for their presidential primaries on January 31st, 2026. Let's look at the individuals we have here. I think you are with them, so let me start with you. Look at all these individuals. What are their chances?
General, MPP, ECO, primaries, 31st January.
wabubo list of candidates are omo vie for that position. Or pese ombeji abenwa no in free NDC for. Number 1 Kennedy. Number 2 Brian Achampong. Number 3 Mahmoud Baumia. Number 4 Educhum. Number 5 Japan. Fantastic 5.
Fantastic.
5, yes. They are all good.
Okay.
And any of them becoming a flag bearer can beat the NDC. But it is not all the 5 that can win. In elections, there's no draw.
Yes.
It's always a win or a lose. And then it is the same house that we are doing the elections. We are not, it's not, nobody is an outsider. As other camps claim that some people are outsiders, they are insiders. Okay. So whether Ken wins, whether Baumia wins, whether Brana Champion wins, whether Edichum wins, whether Kobna Japan wins, the focus is on beating the NDC in the next national elections. Yes, that is the focus of the MPP. And then if the focus is beating the NDC in the next elections, then the MPP must present a viable candidate, a candidate that is good enough, a candidate that is presentable to the Ghanaian people. So for me, I think amongst all the 5, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia is the best candidate for the MPP come 2028 general elections. The reason why I'm saying
the eyes of the blind, the one with the one eyelid.
The reason why my brother is laughing because he knows that Dr. Baumia coming 2028 will definitely beat the NDC. Okay. The reason why I'm saying that is that, you see, when I was a child, my grandmother used to sell kinky. She used to wrap it in plantain leaves. That is kinky. She does it like in form of benku, but when you eat it, it looks like kinky. She wraps it in plantain leaves. People come to buy. All of a sudden, my grandmother changed it to corn leaves. And then the very day she's changed it to corn leaves. When the people came, okay, she couldn't sell all. Okay. So when you are selling something to customers, you are selling mango like my grandmother was selling kinky in wrapped plantain leaves. Okay. She suddenly changed it. Then it will not be people will not see it as the old kinky they used to buy. So they don't know how the new one looks like. Okay. They won't buy it. You might some might buy, but others won't buy it because they don't know how the new one looks like. Okay. So what I'm saying is that Dr. Mahmoud Baumia is somebody the MPP has already put out there in the market.
Wow. Okay.
He's somebody the MPP has already put out there in the market. So we selling him will not be difficult for us because he's already known to Ghanaians. Even today, when you go to my village and you ask who is the president of Ghana, they will mention Dr. Mahmoud Baumia.
Who is the president of Ghana?
The president of Ghana, they will mention Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. So it means the MPP has already sold Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Like I said, all the 5 are fantastic. 5. They all have their weaknesses. They all have their strengths. But for the sake of Mother Ghana, rescuing Mother Ghana from this NDC, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia is the best candidate among the 5.
Thank you so much. Mr. MCR, before I get to Honorable Isaka, Mr. MCR, in fact, we spoke to one prophet, and this was what the prophet told us. So let's listen. After that, Honorable Isaka, you have your turn. Okay, Mr. MCR, my prophet, no.
For the Canadian Japan, Bejina, promise no winner. Party in the position for 16 good years.
So, the MPP represent Canadian Japan.
Yes.
A opposition
for 16 years because soon someone knew so.
Okay.
Obi a soon someone Yankopon you know. How bet me abedane nyom e ne kro be do na Awurade asesa na adwene.
Okay.
Eye Dr. Bawonua
2028 elections no.
Onwini. But ono na Awurade yi no.
Ayi no so
onyina party nanim na odene be back 2032.
Nice opposition on what now watch and as
yes, MPP at an opposition for 2032 and on member power. Na power no member no mpono. Eye ehuma borobi and na sunsum no be hu MPP.
Embo no de I 2 minimum.
Yes, na omo ye mistake the Kennedy Bejina o metene fie for 16 good years.
Wow. Abusuansem na okan no ohye
because sunsum na ndu Canada Japan so be ba be ye flag bearer de ama MPP
but MPP for so mo pen
sunsum ba onua na ekuta no
sunsum de kita ba omia
yes
obi antimi ndane no
ndi so mo chinchim na nsaji a NPP influence o mo party na egu for 16 years
so mo wia
because ebedu Canada Japan so a ewo 2036 and ebedu Canada Japan so
2036
yes
and ebedu Kennedy so
yes
the Kennedy relax it for now
unrelax.
What do you have, prophet? What do you have to say?
I totally disagree with the prophet. Totally. How can the prophets, I mean, in all the realm, all the spiritual realm I've consulted, from all the 16 regions, all the spiritual brain or the spiritual godfathers and godmothers, those in the sky, those in the sea, those in the air, those in the forest, have, informed me that should tell the MP people that they will be in position for the next 82 years. And the prophet is telling us only 12 years. How? Yes. With big push. In fact, we are making Ashanti region the next NDC hub. Are you listening to me? In the 2028 election, Ashanti region will be 50-50. And that 50-50, by the time MPP will finish working on that 50 or to reduce that 50%, then those age gap people are dead and gone. So if you take them, average Ghanaian our lifespan is like 62 years. So minimum will be 62 years after the 2028 election for them. You know when they were lying that the NDC was planning our mother's private party in Kumasi, all those age group are now dead and gone, left with few. That is why Omunhusu Ashanti region. Because you can't go and lie to the new Gen Zs that are coming while they are seeing the new NDC with a romantic president like John Mahama. What are you saying? So the pastor must consult me. He had it wrong. Again, look at what's the name? The first candidate.
Yes.
Canada Japan has abused our constitution in 4 ways.
Okay.
Right to, in fact, the constitution has declared, given us as Ghanaians some 14 rights. I know it can be more, but this is what I researched. The right to life, the right to personal liberty, the right to equity and freedom from discrimination, the right to freedom of conscience, expressions and belief, the right for freedom, yes, right of freedom of assembly and association, right of freedom of movement, right of property. And you know, according to the MPP, they only believe in this, right to property. They don't believe in anything in the constitution again apart from right to property. Again, the right to education. So you see, sometimes Ghanaians, we don't know our right in our constitution because most of us don't read. Like everything your mama is doing, it's our right too. He came to beg us to lead us to achieve this because it's already in the 1972 constitution. That is why if you hear these people talking about free SHS and Bamia Akufo-Addo, they laugh. They are just bluffing. So let me continue. Right to personal arrest and accuse. If you accuse me of doing something wrong, I have the privilege to be heard and to be I mean, until I'm prosecuted and jailed by competent court, you can't accuse me. You can't hold me. And the right to privacy, right to work. All these things are right to minorities and vulnerable groups. All these are right that we are supposed to enjoy as Ghanaians. Even right to wealth. If I'm not working, how do I become rich? Okay. So if you are not, our governments are not providing all these things to us.
MPP primaries are stand to rights.
Oh, I'm trying to tell you what your governments are losing. So. Your government only believe in right to property. That is why we are putting you at what's the name? Your rightful place. Go and enjoy the property in your position. But we'll make sure that we collect all the stolen money before you guys stay there. So now, Dr. Kennedy Japan, you have abused all.
He's not a doctor.
So he doesn't have doctor attached to it. So Honorable Kennedy Japan. Even I think our next constitution review, we should review who is honorable. So if somebody has abused the right of life, why should you call the person honorable? Again, the same person. Munya can for now, before now, any can for no. Somebody who wants us to kill LS and gas, why should we go and vote for him to become our president? Then when he comes, apart from his tribe people, all of us they are mutu. So for him there, it's totally gone. We are happy he has opened the biggest cold store. Even that one could defeat his mentality as a businessman. If what is we Ghanaian is for you to build the biggest cold store, so that you go and import frozen chicken, dead chicken, you are only eating. Now when you are eating chicken, there's no even taste, because chickens are here saying and such a person is not opening the biggest poultry farm. Such a person wants to become our president. This is how short for the MPP has come on the camp leadership. If I brought him and it was the name Chairman Uchumi or your original chairman, you know how deficit or deficiency you guys are in terms of leadership. That is why you see in the land of the blind, the one with the one eye become the leader. If upon all the 4 million plus party people we have in the MPP, these are the 4 or 5 candidates you can present to us. Kennedy Japan, you know the MPP. I beg you, the 62 years is too small. Please, Pastor, come and consult me. I will give you the direction. Again, Dr. Brian Achampo. Another unwanted person in Ghana here. So, in opposition, or in power, when he had the power that he wasn't president, he was selling the state properties to himself. When he became president, what will he do? We don't want somebody who is not selfless to become a leader in this country. The same person who doesn't believe in the constitution he wants to come and serve. The 1992 constitution says that the Ghanaians 18 years and above with sound mind have the right to come and vote, and the electoral commission is supposed to declare the one who has 50 plus 1 vote. Then you come and tell us, you will require handing over. Who born dog? So somebody who doesn't believe in our constitution, we shall allow the person to come and lead us. Oh wow, why you think we are joking in Ghana here? We won't go back again. Let me go back to what's the name? Dr. Osechum. Before coming, I'm jumping Dr. Bamia because for him his package is complicated. Dr. Chum, well, to me personally, the only sorry if this word is, please if I'm wrong, issue. The only semi-reasonable person among the 5 is Dr. What's the name? Educhum.
Yeah, say Educhum.
Yes, I know he did the STEM school and other stuff. But under him, Dr. Bamian fed my people in the Dodi region with spy rice. Under him, my brothers and sisters in the barebacks were killing our people in secondary schools. Under him, we were not able to praise our students. Wholesale promotion. Under him, instead of teaching the children to pass exams, we were buying a pot for them to pass exams. Yes, we are buying past questions for them. If you are buying, do you prepare students based on past questions?
Never.
In which country does this happen? Please, let's get serious. And then we are buying past questions for students.
Yeah, I think
instead of preparing the students to go and pass exams, we are buying past questions for them. It means that please, wait.
You let him.
With the state money, the state bought. No, I also bought past questions. But I'm saying that. My brother, this one you are distorting me. I beg, this one is very important for me. And the Kodochum, we are buying past questions with state money. You are not organizing classes. So under him, free SHS. Our children, we combine. What's the name? Like almost a room that can accommodate. If you were converting public, where we do number 2, the waste one, we are converting those rooms for children to sleep in because of double track. But please, for the past 10 months, have you heard of any children complaining about quality of food? Have you heard of children complaining about where they sleep? Have you heard of headmasters going on strike before we have not given them the quarterly allowance for managing schools? Have you heard of that? This is quality education back with free, not the opposite. So you see, even Kojotum, the most finest gentleman among the 5, no, or no cry, no question mark. Oh, the last one, engineer. That is why we normally saying in any the MPP guys have the titles, but implementation or practicality of the titles, come there, Jay. What has been his achievement in all the position state have given him? What has been the achievement? The party onya one there's a problem with the delegates of the MPP. So onya one voter. Now let's go to His Excellency, the Almighty, Dr. Bamia. Hey, Doctor, feeding your own rich people with spy food. Dr. Lice. It's Dr. Bamia who went to Google and take an app that somebody used 5 NSCs to build to come and sell it to Ghanaians at $3 million. 3 million. App that you got a first year University of Ghana student. I have a sister, Mariam. She just started IPMC. She's already developing app. Within 3 days, she went to IPMC. She's already developing app. By Vice President Bamia, with all the state institutions that we have, we cannot develop app for just digital naming of streets. You have to go and buy $3 million app. So such a fraudulent person should not be allowed to become our president. Again, the same person, the same Bamia, we don't build apps on what's the name? How do I say it? In the market or in the hospitals. We'll build apps on the infrastructure that we call the fiber optic backbone. It is John Mama who has centralized the whole country. You know, when it comes to John Mama and digitalization, it started when he was the vice president of communication under Spio Gabra, some years back. And before John Mama became the deputy communication minister, in fact, if you want a SIM card to buy, you have to go to Accra Central, Vodafone, and go and queue. Sometimes 3 months. The way if you are looking for visa in Ghana, you go and queue. The same applies to how if you want to get Vodafone SIM time to come to buy. It is the one that came to decentralize it. Now the same, and the woman, he did all the fiber optic infrastructure, and now you can build as many. Just like myself, I have spent almost 7,000 in buying my domain of my website, and with the security features so that it cannot easily be hacked. Now, on that 7,000 infrastructure, I can now host more than 100 websites on it. So you see the guys developing the website, they will tell you that, 500 requirement my 700 requirement more. Because on one control the best 7,000 for, but the only difference is that you will not get a login. Because Onu as the master logger, or the man if your machine is vulnerable, they can hack all of us for us to break down. So that is what the fiber optic backbone did for us. So that infrastructure helps us to build all the remaining apps that we are talking about. So Bamia has served 16 years in this country as leader. He has nothing to show. When you talk about Ghana Cardi, that's what I'm saying, the NDC always pilot things. The 24-hour economic policy they wanted us to come and do things so that if you are implementing, we get it wrong, they have a message. So, you see, they have been running looking for scandals under Jomama and they're not getting. The same way they are running looking for, where they can get something. The achievement of Dr. Bamia in the last 16 years has been building toilets, and where they bath. That is it. Tell me what he has been able to achieve again, apart from building toilets. Can you imagine a whole vice president and the president of Ghana will go and stand someplace and they are commissioning what? Toilet. And you know, the appetite for MPP guys to build toilet is so amazing. Look at HIPIC fans. When they are going out of the country, some of the visible things you can see for us going HIPIC is toilet. What again? But you see, John Mama, the visionary leader. This man there, I wish I can give my mother to him. Seriously. See, he's going to build 24-hour economy market. And the market will have a clinic, will have a kindergarten. This is a man for the future.
So if you look at all those candidates,
yes,
and I ask you to stick your neck out to vote for one person.
Kojuchu.
Okay.
The little yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I've mentioned a lot of frauds, but I foresee that he's a candidate that at least if he should get a good team to support him. My brother here like this. He is going to contest a position in his constituency. I'll be there to support him, campaign for him.
We shall all be there.
Yes, you shall all be there. Because we know if I'm debating him, he will be more reasonable than the unseen one. The same applies to the other four. Kodachum at least will not say that let's go and kill madness. He has never mentioned that. But Bamia will say that because he is the one who's going to he's feeding us. Hey, another big scandal. A scandal for Bamia. 12 million dam. See, it's only Bamia. Oh, I think Bamia and then President Bufo, for that matter, Akufo-Addo, they have appetites for, 12 million. Don't forget National Cathedral. So they have appetites for digging hole and nothing else. The biggest swimming pool in the world is here in Ghana here, almost $100-something million. For him, he didn't use 100, he used 12 million to do a dark hole, a hole. Instead of building a dam for his people not to be coming to Accra to do Kayayo job, for Dr. Bamia there, he would rather use the money, pocket the money, and then in.
Thank you so much. I think our time is almost up.
You see,
so I'll give you
my brother.
The next 2 minutes. If you want to.
My brother Isaka, and the NDC.
They want to greet anybody.
Wants
add it to that.
Wants the MPP to present a weak candidate, so that they can just ride on him. You understand? By the MPP, we are not ready. We are not ready to present to them a new candidate. And for that matter, we are not ready to present a weak candidate for them to ride on. So, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, like I said, if you are selling mangoes as a trader, and then people come to buy from you, then they know that, oh, this trader, definitely when we go to the market, we'll definitely get mangoes from you. And they come tomorrow and they come and see apples. Will they take you serious? Will your customers take you serious? No. So the MPP has already sold Dr. Bawumia, and we are ready to let him be the president of this country. And inshallah, 2028, Dr. Bawumia will become the president of Ghana.
So if you want, have any people you want to thank?
Yes. General, I will first of all thank you for giving me this opportunity and for making it possible for me to come and sit in front of this show and in front of your listeners to grant this interview. And secondly, I also thank Franca Abando, the incoming women organizer for Domi Kobenya, MPP. Lady Franca, thank you very much. Definitely you will become the women organizer for Domi Kobenya.
And you to become the communication officer. Mention that.
It is in the pipeline. It's in the pipeline.
The incoming communication officer.
It's in the pipeline. So, Lady Franca, good evening to you. One of my fathers is Kaswa Basara Chief.
Okay.
Ubara Nyanda, engineer. Fantastic man. Intelligent man. And he really likes my brother. Yes. He likes my brother a lot. And he was a very good friend to Dr. Omani Boama.
Oh.
So when Dr. Omani Boama died, he wasn't happy at all. He was very sad because he thought Dr. Omani Boama could have helped him. So may the soul of Dr. Omani Boama rest in peace for Nyande.
Okay. Thank you so much. Honorable Isaka, under 2 minutes.
Okay.
It's almost time.
Okay, I use the opportunity to thank everyone listening to us. Madam Evelyn Enyonam Mensa of Madina Constituency.
Okay.
She was our former deputy secretary and a former national executive member. and we are hoping that your mama will listen and get some place for her, because she is the mother for all. And then Malaya and whoever is supporting this show and supporting me, Mr. Goldman Mighty, and wherever I find myself, those that are supporting me, I thank them very much. My last comment is, I am begging Ghanaians and the media houses, please, drug abuse is killing us. Let's find a way of having a segment and talk about the way our brothers and sisters are smoking shisha. 82% of the guys in tertiary institution now first year have all abused drugs before. Again, my last comment in relation to the Ghana, I'm saying I am begging the state that whoever is arrested for any illegal mining, we must allow the people to reacclimate the land and rehabilitate it practically. I mean manually, without using machines. Let's have a prison officer or a military officer being on that person to make sure that he recover the land, reacclimate it, and make sure the land is now durable for planting a certain crop or something that's on that piece of land before the person will be allowed to move from that community. In a nutshell, I thank Mr. Ken, and whoever is watching us from wherever is watching us, and my good people of Medina, God willing, we will avail ourselves to, contest for the deputy communication officer next year coming, and then we will serve Medina well. Thank you very much and enjoy your day.
Thank you so much, Hannah. Ebreve maya kwai amaya di jumedini na abanewie. Na I think say to the brighter side of life, no. Me hunkafo my permanent roommate. Ene eye na woda. Reverend Mrs. Ademche Adosunu. Yes, that is my permanent roommate. And then na oda or Reverend Minister. Ono na ode impaibo eta yechi anopa ewia enyumbre. Nkenya sa nke bia agbo bi se bi o achi ari. Nti impaibo de owi impaibo papa. Reverend Mrs. Onyankopon enhira omba ho ban omfa onye niema kese ọman no enya omunya benefit ewo onyame mu nti onyame enhira ani webusuafo ni na ombani na se onyankopon enhira ene ye wawoda ye ni na yibisa onyankopon enhira kese ma o se obeye okese until obeye kese pa nti onyame enhira na mbo ho ba onto kwandem na bibia da wakoma so onyankopon ye ma ono Oma Osa Enka. Inti, we wish you the best of happy birthdays. Ene na order. Inti, Mrs. Onyankopon enhira obium. Inti ena kwai ebema ye. Ena ebenya kwai edi dwumedeni na aba na wiye. Na ene no ye ne ye bra Honorable Simon Kwawai, youth activist, unit committee member Hatu electoral area. Obekaye Sasasuna, brother Honorable Isaac Agbeti, our deputy head, research, innovation, any policy directorate, Greater Accra Zongo Caucus, on the ticket of NDC, and also Ebekaye Nsa. It was your 4 year damuni na ase, Onyankopon enyamukese. When you stop to say a word of prayer, say one.
MPP NDC. Oh, no one that
Mashi TV. Ajatwenge kemenshi.